Yeah, hello friends. 안녕하세요. Welcome to all of you in Sejong Indian Institute of Korean Language and hope you all are safe. Friends, today we are going to learn one Korean pattern that is Isamnida. 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 Okay, as you can see, Isamnida in Korean it is written here, Isamnida, and it is also written in a Roman pronunciation. Okay, Isamnida. Isamnida. Okay, the literal meaning of Isamnida is to exist. Okay, something exists, something physically exists somewhere. That means Isamnida. Or we can say to have something. Okay, to have something, that means Isamnida. For example, we can say there is a chair, that will be Isamnida. There is a fan in this room, Isamnida. There is a air con in this room, Isamnida. My father is present at home, Isamnida. Okay, and we can say I have money, that means Isamnida. Okay, so these are the example of to exist or to have. Okay, so now we are going to learn how we can make sentence in Korean using Isamnida. Okay, let's see. Okay, so for making sentence in Korean, so first of all we have to use like subject particles with noun. And friends, we all know like what are the subject particles? It is e and ga. E and ga. First one is e and then ga. And we know like if the noun ends with a consonant, we will use e with it. Okay, the subject particle that we will use will be e. But if a noun ends with a vowel, then we will use ga with it. Okay, so I will write it here. If noun ends with consonant, then we will use the first one, that is e. Right? For example, we can say I have money. I have money. So we all know for money the Korean is don. Don. Right? So it will be don. Okay. So friends, as you can see, like don is ending with the consonant, that is n consonant. N. So we will use e with it. So we can say 돈이 있습니다. 돈이 있습니다. Right? Okay. So let's see one more sentence. Okay, in which noun ends with the consonant. Right? For example, our second sentence is there is a board in this classroom. There is a board in this classroom. So we can write there is a board in this classroom. So what we can say? Okay, 교실 안에 교실 is classroom. 교실 안에 칠판 is a board. So 칠판. As we can see, like 칠판 is our noun that ends with a consonant, no consonant. So we will use E with it. 칠판이 있습니다. So 교실 안에 칠판이 있습니다. Right? Now let's take example of a noun that ends with a vowel. Right? For example, if we can say there is a tree, there is a tree. There is a tree, and we all know, like for tree, the Korean word will be namu. Namu. So we can write namu. So namu here is ending with a vowel. U vowel. U vowel. So we will write ga with it. So namu가 있습니다. 나무가 있습니다. Okay, so that is like how to make sentence using 있습니다. Now friends, let's understand what we should use for the honorific form. Like as we all know, in Koreans generally we use two different like form of languages. One that we can use while talking to our juniors, okay, our friends, our colleagues, that is okay, the normal language, okay. But another form is that we use while talking to our seniors, okay, our teacher, our professor, our parents, okay. In that case we use honorific form. Okay. So now we will learn what is the honorific form of 있습니다. The honorific form of 있습니다 will be 겠습니다. 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 Right? It will be 겠습니다. It will be 겠습니다. Right? For example, if we have to say, my father is at home. My father is at home. Let's check how to use 겠습니다. For example, my father is at home. So we can make 제 아버지가 집에 so here we will use 겠습니다. Since father is a respected person, okay, so we should not use 있습니다, we should use 겠습니다. 제 아버지가 집에 계십니다. Okay, so hope this 있습니다 and 겠습니다, that is the honorific form of 있습니다, is clear to you. Okay, so please comment in the comment box and please let me know the next pattern that you want to learn. Until then, be safe. Bye bye. 안녕히 계세요.